You've seen them, the princesses and princes, the heroes and villains walking among us, smiling perfectly, and embodying the magic of Disney. But what you don't see are the impossible demands, the secret contracts, and the draconian rules that these face characters must follow every single second to keep their jobs. This isn't just about looking the part, it's about surrendering your entire identity, your body, and your personal life to the most demanding brand on Earth. If you think being a Disney face character is just a dream job, prepare for the reality check because today we are exposing the 15 unthinkable things these performers must do just to keep their iconic roles. Fact checkers confirm that these aren't rumors. These are the strict, unwritten laws of the most magical kingdom on Earth, starting with a rule that governs their very appearance. Rule 1. You must look like a clone. The first rule is simple but brutal. You must look like a clone. You can't just be pretty or handsome. Disney has a rigorous casting process where your face, your jawline, your nose, and even the distance between your eyes must precisely match the animated character model. There's no room for interpretation. If you're auditioning for Ariel, you must be Ariel. If your hair is naturally a shade off from Cinderella's, you will be rejected. This isn't about acting, it's about being a living, breathing clone of an animated drawing. Fact checkers have reported that performers undergo intense scrutiny under specialized lighting to ensure every angle of their face is identical to the character's established look from the films. You are a human replica, not an individual. Rule 2. You must smile until it hurts. You must maintain the permanent smile. Face characters are contractually obligated to be perpetually joyful. This isn't just acting, it's muscle memory. They undergo specific facial exercises to train their muscles to hold a wide, open-mouthed smile for hours on end. The moment they drop the smile, they drop the character. Fact checkers note that subtle shifts in expression are immediately noticed by character leads who monitor the interactions from nearby. Imagine having to grin for 6 hours straight, never letting your jaw relax, never showing boredom, even when a guest is telling you the most agonizingly slow story you've ever heard. It's a physical endurance test disguised as happiness. Rule 3. You must fake your handwriting. Rule 3 is the signature forge. Every single character's autograph must be identical across all performers in all parks. If you're Tiana, your T must look exactly like every other Tiana's T. Performers spend hours in specialized training classes, practicing their character's signature until it is indistinguishable from the official font. This is to maintain brand consistency and prevent guests from claiming they got a rare or special signature. Fact checkers reveal that if your signature deviates even slightly, you can be pulled from character duty immediately. Your unique handwriting, your personal flourish, gone. You are simply a vessel for the brand. Rule 4. You must stay the same weight. You are subject to a strict weight clause. While Disney won't publicly admit it, performers must maintain a specific weight range that aligns with their character's slender proportions. This isn't just about costume fitting. It's about preserving the illusion of an ageless, unchanging ideal. Fact checkers from former cast members confirm that regular costume fittings are often subtle weight checks. If a performer gains or loses too much weight, they can be reassigned to a different character or quietly released from their contract. Your body is not your own. It belongs to the character, and any change to your silhouette is a violation of the magic. Rule 5. You cannot post on social media. Rule 5 is the no social media blackout. Face characters are strictly forbidden from revealing their character identity on social media, ever. No behind the scenes, selfies in costume. No vague posts about working at the castle. Even after they leave Disney, they are often under non-disclosure agreements that prevent them from publicly confirming which character they played. This is to protect the magic and prevent guests from seeing the person behind the mask. Fact checkers have seen performers fired for a single Instagram story that subtly hinted at their role. Your personal life, your bragging rights, your entire online presence, controlled by the mouse. Rule 6. You must change your voice. Rule 6. You must achieve a perfect voice match. If you're playing a character with a specific accent like Mary Poppins or Gaston, your natural speaking voice must be completely erased. Performers spend countless hours with voice coaches to replicate the exact pitch, tone, and inflection of the animated character. Any deviation breaks the illusion. Fact checkers note that impromptu voice checks can happen at any time. If you slip into your natural accent, even for a second, during a guest interaction, a character lead will intervene. You lose your natural voice, you become an echo of a cartoon. Rule 7. You must only say approved lines. Rule 7 is the approved response rule. While it looks like these characters are improvising witty banter, they are actually working from meticulously pre-approved storylines for every conceivable guest interaction. They have entire binders of safe answers to awkward questions like, "Are you real?" or "Do you have a boyfriend?" Any question that falls outside the character's established lore is deflected with a practiced phrase. Fact checkers from former CMs explain that going off-script can confuse children and damage the brand story. Your spontaneous personality, your wit, suppressed for the approved narrative. Rule 8. You cannot have favorites. Rule 8. You must treat every guest exactly the same. Face characters are trained to show no personal bias. They cannot show favoritism or aversion. If a child is screaming, they must still give the same joyful reaction. If a parent is rude, the character must remain perfectly serene. This is to ensure a consistent experience for everyone. Fact checkers note that subtle micro-expressions or even a slight hesitation in a character's interaction can lead to disciplinary action. You are a machine of manufactured joy, devoid of personal reaction, ensuring every guest feels like the most important person in the world. Rule 9. You must stay in character backstage. Rule 9 is the constant character zone rule. From the moment they step into costume backstage until the moment they are out of public view, face characters are always on. They cannot be seen without their full character head or makeup, and they cannot speak in their normal voice even when walking between designated areas. This is to prevent any accidental exposure to guests. Fact checkers confirm that specific tunnels are strictly enforced. A single glance from a child through a window at a character out of costume can be a career-ending mistake. You live the character, even when the audience isn't watching. Rule 10. You must endure the heat. The brutal physical stamina requirement. Imagine standing, walking, and posing in heavy costumes and makeup under the Florida sun for hours on end, all while maintaining that perfect smile. It is a grueling athletic feat. Performers are expected to never show fatigue. Fact checkers from medical staff reveal that heat exhaustion is common. If you can't maintain the energy levels for your character, you are quickly replaced. Your physical limits are irrelevant. The show must always go on, even if the temperature is hitting triple digits and your costume weighs 20 pounds. Rule 11. Your hair must be perfect rule. 11. The perfect hair rule. Every strand of a character's wig must be in place. They undergo intense training on how to perfectly secure these heavy wigs. Even a single loose strand can be a breach of character integrity. If the wind blows, you must know how to fix it without looking like you're adjusting a hairpiece. Rule 12. You cannot touch guests. Rule 12. The no contact rule. Characters are trained to pose for photos without making direct physical contact with guests, except for a light touch on the shoulder or a brief hug. This is a safety measure. They strategically position themselves to maintain distance, ensuring everyone stays safe and the character's costume isn't damaged. Rule 13. Your time is tracked by computer. When a guest scans their magic band, the system logs the interaction. This isn't just for your photos, it's a metric for management. If a character spends too long with one guest or moves too slowly, the computer flags them. You are literally being timed by an algorithm. Rule 14. You must work in the rain. The weatherproof rule. Face characters are expected to maintain their cheer even during sudden rain showers or wind gusts. The weather is no excuse for showing discomfort. Unless the park is officially evacuated, you are expected to stay in character and keep smiling through the storm. Rule 15. You must believe the magic is real. Finally, Rule 15. The magic is real mandate. Face characters must genuinely believe in the stories they tell. They are taught to internalize the character's dreams and emotions. Any hint of cynicism or any suggestion that it's just a job can result in their removal. You cease to be yourself, and become a part of the Disney machine, bound by its impossible perfect demands. Behind the perfect smile and the flawless signature is a person who has signed away their identity to the most demanding brand on earth. In Disney's world, there is no room for a bad day or a single hair out of place. If you want to stay ahead of the secrets the mouse is trying to hide in 2026, hit that subscribe button right now. Don't miss out on the truth behind the magic. Subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.